Let's see how to solve the lab number 3, which we analyzed, which we tried to analyze association, correlation, and regression analysis. First of all, let's remember what's the outline of this task. Yeah, there were a list of questions in which we consider experts, imports, and GDP, and then every person has a list of assigned variables x and y, and you were requested to answer a list of questions. Let's see them step by step. So let's go first to upload the information into our commander. Well, what we have to do is just go to the Excel, go to data, select the data, let's select all variables, and then say copy. Once the information is within the memory of the computer, we go to data, import data from text or the URL or whatever, and then we say yes, we want to import it from the portapapeles, okay, from the memory of the program. As we import it from Excel, we have to say that we want to use tabulators, and we are using commas as decimal separators. We say accept, and well, apparently this data has this amount of information. We go here, visualize data, and yep, this is the information we have. We can check we are sure that we have the right information by clicking statistics, summary, and then numerical summary, in which, for instance, we select 3 variables. Well, yeah, this is the right information. So we see that we imported all variables in the right way, because they're reporting quantitative information. The next thing we were requested to do was basically drawing the Scatterplot. Let's go to our commander. So we want to draw a graph, dispersion graph, and then we want to draw this graph. Let's say with our response variable y is GDP, and our x variable it's experts. Okay, let's say this is the one we want to play around with. Okay, we say fine, accept, and apparently nothing happened. But if we click here in the main window of R, knowing that of our commander, we see the graph. We can copy this, copy as a meta file or as a big map, and then we go to Word and we paste it. Okay. Well, this is the first thing we had to do. The next thing was compute the covariance and then the correlation. Well, this was tricky, I know, because when we go to statistics and we go to summary, we find the correlation matrix. We can compute that, no problem. For instance, we can select all 3 and say accept, and we see the correlation here. Well, with the correlation, for instance, GDP and experts, and the variance, which we can extract from GDP and experts, we can compute the covariance. There's no problem about it. Although, I agree, there is no command here. If you look around, you will see no matrix of covariances. So we should compute it on your own. Alternatively, you could have gone here and say, well, I want the covariance, the population one, between GDP, semicolon, and experts. Right? And this is E at the power of 10 at the power of 11. Or if you come here, you say, you can change the format of this. Okay, and you will see that this is the covariance, which could be computed, I repeat, by means of the correlation. Change this comma dot to a comma, and then by means of the standard deviation of experts plus the one of GDP. The covariance, remember, will be equal to the product between the correlation and the product between standard deviations. Well, clearly the number is not exactly the same. What's going on? Why is this happening? Let me move this correlation to here. Why is this correlation not the same? Well, basically because we could compute the covariance, the sample one, sorry, the sample covariance and we will see that this is the right one. Well, I have accepted both. Both covariances have been accepted as okay. Okay, so there was no problem about it. But of course, you needed to go beyond of something like this. A final issue is that if you copy this and you bring it to here, and instead of core, you say cov, and you say intro, sorry. You select this, and you play around it, execute, you see that this, sorry, you select the full text, yep, execute, you see the covariance between both. This was extra. But of course, you could compute the covariance on your own as well.